Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and business sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jim McCoy along with Mark McLemore, Robert Hastings on the camera, and we welcome you to the Lithia Superstore pregame show as we get set for the matchup between the Lakeview Honkers and Cascade Christian Challengers on senior night. Here in a few moments, they will recognize and honor the Challenger boys and girls seniors. I think between the two squads, we're talking about 9 different players. So they will be recognized. Then at halftime, it'll be the wrestling squad, the swim team, and the cheerleading squad as well. We want to thank you for joining us for local live sports coverage here on TableRockSports.net. Welcome to our home and visiting fans watching today. Joe Brett is our executive producer. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and thank you to the over 4,000 fans who already have. We'll take a timeout, and then we'll get ready for the senior recognition ceremony, and that'll come up here in a couple minutes on TableRockSports.net.
One of the things I like most about working at the Ashland Food Co-op is that it's a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. I play a lot of musical instruments. I bought my own tuba when I started working at the co-op. Sometimes I'll bring it into work to play for my coworkers and the customers. When I bring my tuba onto the bus with me, it definitely gets a lot of heads turned and people will ask me, "What's that thing? Why is it so big?" RVTD is moving our community forward.
Don't miss the Start Something New sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Call Twin Creeks Retirement today for more information.
Come on and make my day. Welcome back to the Cascade Christian Pavilion. This portion of our pregame show is brought to you by Abby's Pizza. With locations to serve you throughout Southern Oregon, make Abby's Pizza your postgame stop. With a menu that covers all your family favorites, Abby's is an Oregon postgame tradition since the 1960s. See you after the game at Abby's. So we're getting ready for our senior recognition. And here momentarily, it looks like we'll have Tim O'Sullivan on that for this evening. For the game, both the boys and the girls basketball teams, their seniors, will be recognized. And then shortly, it'll be time for the game. Challengers gathered at their bench. Nate Maben making his way out there. Athletic director for Cascade Christian. Well, dim the lights. See the parents that gathered there with their players. And we're about ready to get things underway. Just got to get everybody all completely situated.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome inside the pavilion on the campus of Cascade Christian High School for senior night. Tonight we have the privilege to honor our seniors that participate in winter sports. At halftime of the boys varsity game, we'll have the honor to honor seniors from our cheer, wrestling, and swim programs. At this time, we introduce and honor the seniors from our girls and boys varsity programs. Before we introduce those seniors, we would also like to thank the parents. Grace Cascade Christian Schools are honored that you have entrusted our coaches, teachers, staff, and administrators to educate and discipline our sons and daughters in preparation for their future success. Now, athletes, as I call your name, please proceed forward to the middle of the court with your parents. First, from the girls basketball program, Angelica Arce. Her parents are Jorge and Janet Arce. They attend church in Casa del Afidero. Angelica also participated in our girls soccer program, which qualified for the state playoffs this year. She loves playing sand volleyball and shopping. Her favorite memory with the girls' basketball program is getting a noise complaint at the Seaside Tournament with her teammates Grace, Izzy, and Julia. She plans to attend RCC in the next 2 years and then go out of state for her final years of college. Number 32, Angelica Arce. Our next senior is Julia Brun. Parents are Jason and Beverly Brett. They attend church at Grace Point Fellowship. Julia also participated in our girls volleyball program, where she received first team All-League honors and honorable mention All-State honors. She enjoys sewing, alpacas, and fishing, and playing club volleyball. Your favorite memory with the girls basketball program was staying up late at the Seaside Tournament with her teammates Grace, Angelica, and Izzy. She plans on attending RCC the next 2 years, where she'll be a part of the volleyball program. Number 1, Julia Brun. Next from the girls program, we welcome Emma Coates. Her parents are Andy and Abby Coates. They attend church at Mountain Church. She also participated in the girls' soccer program and ran for our cross-country program. She received academic All-State honors and honorable mention All-League honors last season. She enjoys 4-H, hiking, running, paddleboarding, shopping, and watching the sunsets. Her favorite memory with the girls' basketball program was playing in the Seaside Tournament and all the fun activities the team did together. She plans to attend college after she graduates from high school. Number 23, Emma Coates. parents are Brent Jones and Stephanie Woodward. She attends church at Edgewater Christian Fellowship. She also participated in the girls' soccer program. Her freshman year with the basketball program, she received honorable mention All-League, second All-League her sophomore year, and first team All-League her junior year. She enjoys participating in 4-H and showing her pins. Her favorite memory with the girls' program was when she had a fake wedding in the lobby of the hotel at one of their away tournaments. After high school, she plans on attending a four-year university and majoring in nursing. Number 24, Jordan Jones. And from the girls program, let's welcome Izzy McCully. Parents are Doug and Lindsay, along with sister Abby. She attends church at Table Rock Fellowship. She also participates in the volleyball program while receiving first team All-League recognition for both basketball and volleyball. Last year, she received honorable mention for both and was a member of our volleyball team that finished fourth in the state her junior year. She loves playing club basketball in the springtime. Her favorite memory with the girls program was at the Salem Academy tournament and hanging out with her teammates. After graduation, she plans on pursuing a degree in business. Number 50, Isabel McCoy. Now from the boys program, we begin with Jared Frankowiak. His parents are Marshall and Drea, and stepmother Nicole, along with brothers Evan and Sam. Jared has played a vital role in the last two state championships, earning first All-League his sophomore year and second team All-State his junior year. Jared loves to play golf during his free time. His favorite memory with the basketball program is when they won state his junior year and the trips to Arizona to complete in Section 7 during the summers. Jared plans on attending Grand Canyon University to pursue a degree in business. Number 2, Jared Frankowiak. Next from the boys is Cade Golday. His mother is Michelle Westerman. They attend Table Rock Fellowship. Cade was a part of the state championship team this past year. He enjoys playing basketball all year round with Team Jones in the spring and with the Cascade Christian team during the summer. His favorite memory with the program is attending Section 7 in Phoenix, Arizona, and going to Disneyland on their way home. He plans on entering the trades apprenticeship and becoming an electrician after high school. Number 13, Cade Golday. Next from the boys is Desmond Hockett. Desmond's parents are Brian Hockett and Crystal Rainey. They attend Mountain Church. He also participates in the boys' soccer and tennis programs. He was a part of last year's state championship team and earned academic all-state in soccer. During his free time, he participates in the local 4-H programs and racing steers. His favorite memory in the boys program is winning state last season and also beating the crosstown rivals. Desmond plans on attending college and pursuing a degree in business while minoring in culinary. Desmond Hockett. from the boys, it's Taylor Snowden. Taylor's parents are John and Ronnie Snowden. They attend Heritage Christian Fellowship. He also played a football program this past fall. His favorite memory with the boys' basketball program was attending the Section 7 basketball tournament in Phoenix, Arizona this past summer. And after graduation, he plans on attending college. Number 15, Taylor Snowden. And also from the boys, let's welcome Carson Willard. His parents are Keith and Christy Willard. They attend church at River Valley. Carson also participates in our football and baseball programs. He has received academic all-state honors. During the spring, he also plays basketball for Team Jones. His favorite memory in the basketball program is going to the Oregon Ducks basketball camp. After graduation, he plans on attending Embry-Riddle in Arizona and taking part in the ROTC program. Number 11, Carson Willard. And ladies and gentlemen, there are your boys and girls senior players we honor tonight. Let's give them all a round of applause. Just 2 minutes, boys.
Well, here they are, the seniors, and now joining me, Mark McLemore, and you had a chance working with the JV and JV2 program over the years to work with a number of these players and kind of give us a little bit of a heads up as they advanced over the years.
Yeah, really worked with all of them. I mean, all of those seniors came through the JV program, and really with the strength of our team over the past couple of years, those guys were kind of held in the JV ranks for quite a while, and this year they're getting to shine, as you've seen with Cade, Goldade, and to some other extent, some of the other kids, Carson Willard, and it's been fun to see those kids improve and move through the program and get their chance as seniors to play. So, like I said, it's always interesting when you have a program that, the last few years has been state contenders, and there's been, a lot of solid players playing with the program. And so some of these kids got, a little bit stuck in JV over the last couple of years, and now they've had to step up and play, and they got a great record this year. You look at their record, and they've all helped this team be better. So it's fun to see them step up and take their turn, and they will be missed, as they transition into the next part of their life.
Well, and thinking about the growth of the program, and one of the things that I think has been tremendous part of and an important ingredient in Cascade Christian's success as a basketball program has been that development, that idea that you're working with them at the JV level, but even before they get to the high school level, that they're playing in middle school, AAU, and getting some opportunities at those lower levels, so that by the time they get into high school, they're already
good to go,
well on their way.
Yeah, they're good to go. And you look at this year's freshman class as a perfect example of that. You've got, you've got a couple freshmen in Jacob and Noah at one point who was playing up, and you see these kids coming along, and Andy Alvarez, for example, too. Jacob Beamish and Andy Alvarez, and classic examples of kids who were trained in the middle school programs by some great coaches that we have down there, and able to come right in and make some contributions. Certainly make a lot of contributions in the JV level, but also make even some contributions at the varsity level as freshmen. So, it's great to see these kids get their opportunities and take advantage of them.
Well, and here we are. It's been about a week since you and I had a chance to work a game together. Challengers played over at Lost River. Interesting experience for them. I know, talking with some of the players, they said it was kind of a weird gym setup for them, and it wasn't their best shooting night, but again, the defense anchored the victory there. And then playing over at Brookings Harbor, that's never going to be an easy play over there, but the Challengers ended up taking away victory there, even though, again, not the greatest shooting night that they've ever had. It seemed like it's been a little bit of a struggle, but then I suppose that's not terribly unusual for a perimeter shooting team. Then you throw into that mix the absence of a guy who can really open things up for you with his slashes to the hoop. And, of course, we're talking about the absence of Derek Farmer, who's overcoming an ankle injury.
Yeah, still not able to play yet, but we're looking forward to having him back soon. I think he's getting closer, and so we're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, other guys have stepped up. You've saw, Andy Alvarez, the high scorer in that Brookings game with 16 points. And I'll tell you what, he was in the right spots. He was in the right spots, and guys got him the ball in close to the rim, and he's able to finish and did a great job of just converting the opportunities that he got. And, Frank Jaron and Frank Kowiak and others giving him a lot of assists right at the rim when other guys came over to help on them. They were able to get the ball to Andy for easy looks, and he did what he had to do. He took care of the business. So.
All right, this portion of our pregame show has been brought to you by Abby's Pizza. Make Abby's Pizza your favorite post-game stop with a wide variety of family favorites. We're going to go ahead and take time out right now. Then when we return, we'll introduce the starting lineups. That's coming up on the other side of this break on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Whether as fans or players, we ask it in Jesus' name again with thanks.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it! Oh! Ah! Come on, ref! Open your eyes! Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
In the heart of the Rogue Valley, RVTD connects us all, not just through miles traveled, but also through time. Today, RVTD moves with the pulse of the Rogue Valley. More than just a bus ride, it's a lifeline for workers, students, and families, ensuring access for all to jobs, schools, and essential services. Rogue Valley Transportation District, celebrating 50 years of moving our community forward.
Your guard, number 1, Colin Takini. A 5'8" junior guard, number 2, Parker Johnson. A 6'2" senior forward, number 11, Miles Maxwell. A 6' senior forward, number 24, Juan Pedraza. And a 6'4" senior forward, number 25, Kyler Lastly. The Hawkers are under the direction of head coach Wes Davies and assistant coach Chad Albertson. And now, for your Cascade Christian Challenger. A 6'2" junior wing, number 3, Brady Klecker. A 6' senior guard, number 2, Jared Franconia. A 6'1" senior wing, number 11, Carson Willard. A 6'3" senior forward, number 13, Dave Golden. And a 5'10" senior guard, number 15, Taylor Snowden.
Shane Petch on the public address, introducing us to the starting lineup. And so we get some seniors in there, getting an opportunity to start out the game as seniors this evening. So we got Taylor Snowden out there along with Cade Goldade, John Frankowiak, Carson Willard who'll jump it up along with Brady Klecker.
So 4 out of the 5 seniors are out there. Good to see that. I think, I don't know where, you asked me earlier where Briley Richardson is. He was at practice yesterday, so I'm guessing he must be sick.
Might be. Well, there's been a lot of that.
So much going around.
Yes. Challengers moving from right to left from where we sit. The Hayes in the barn. Let's go. Jumping up against Willard will be Kyler Lastly. Honkers control the tip. They'll move from left to right in their dark blue uniforms with white numerals and gold trim. Takini with it at the free throw line. Juan Pedraza gives it up. Takini uses his speed to try to go to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Their offensive rebound, but rejected by Goldade. And I tell you what, Goldade has continued to grow in confidence and rim protecting ability along with Alvarez.
Yeah, they certainly have. The two of them have done a great job, and you can't count Carson Willard out either of that group.
Well, and he's a bulldog on the boards. That's one of the things you got to love about having a guy like that can give you some physicality off the bench.
And the one thing the Challengers will do is play some defense, and there's an illegal screen on Takini.
So the Challengers get the basketball back. 7:23 to go in the first. Cascade with their first possession of the ball game. As mentioned earlier, Derek Farmer in street clothes on the Challenger bench. No Bradley Richardson tonight. Bounce pass down low into the low post.
And we're going to have another illegal screen, this time on Taylor Snowden.
So still a scoreless stalemate here to begin the ball game.
Yeah.
Takini. They're running with Parker Johnson.
And Taylor Snowden's going to pick up a foul, so it looks like we're going to have a lot of whistles tonight.
And that'll be his second already, so Gottsman will come in, and Snowden will come out. Challengers already with 2 team fouls, and Honkers with 1. Miles Maxwell, 6'2" forward. Gives it up. Johnson up top. Takini working against the defense of Jaron Frankowiak. There, a little turnaround jumper. Lastly puts the Honkers on the board. They take the early lead. Going the other way, Brady Klecker. He'll knot the game up at 2 apiece. Klecker will be an important part of that Challenger offense in the absence of Farmer and Richardson this evening.
And I'm sure we'll see a lot more of Hudson Gottsman as well, who's out there right now.
Matter of fact, playing defense there against Johnson. They'll kick it over for Takini. His shot long. Pedraza with the rebound. And double dribble the call. So Challengers get it back on the turnover.
But another offensive rebound for Lakeview. That's 3 already in this one. Challengers got to clean up the boards.
Frankowiak will walk it out of backcourt. Team leader in assists at 3.3 a game. Gottsman fires his shot, rims off. Offensive rebound by Willard. Klecker will eye the jumper. He knocks it down.
Klecker on a little 5-0 run so far for the Challengers.
Well, I think he was a little humbled by his 0 for 7 performance from long distance on Friday. I kind of got that feeling from that today, and he has made up for that already. Klecker averaging 8.5 points a game.
Yeah, he did not feel good about that performance on Friday. I can tell you that.
But he's definitely had some good ones along the way. Slasher, he'll knock it down from distance as well. Takini passes up top for Johnson, guarded by Gottsman. Pedraza. And that'll be a foul against the Honkers. Colin Takini whistled for the personal.
Looks like they're going to call some illegal screens, as they've already called 3 of them so far in this game, which is incredible to me.
Timeout called on the floor. And we'll go ahead and take one as well. Challengers lead 5-2. We'll be back.
30
seconds. Oh,
30 seconds.
So we will take a 30-second timeout and be right back.
I got a good, good feeling. Good, good feeling. Good, good feeling. Good, good feeling. So come on and make my day.
Call Twin Creeks Retirement today for more information.
Come on and make my day.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion, Challengers with the basketball and the 3-point lead. Frankowiak, who's also the Challengers' leading scorer, works around the Gottsman screen. Klecker with the ball. Drives, kicks it out. Gottsman, he knocks down the triple.
Yeah, that's good.
Gottsman.
That's good to see. He also struggled over at Brookings on Friday, so good to see him knock one down here.
Gottsman, the team leader in three-point percentage at about 39% a game on the year. Takini, opportunity for the three-point play as he gets it to go. Foul be against Brady Klecker, his first of the ball game. Challengers with 3 team fouls. 4:45 left to go in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, there's been a lot of whistles so far. That one would look pretty ticky-tacky to me.
3-point play converted. Challengers lead us now 3. Quickly up the floor. Go to Klecker. He'll kick it out. Goldade on the drive. Works it for Gottsman. Now Frankowiak. Wow, there's the Jaron we know and love as he gives the Challengers a 6-point lead.
Hey, you leave those Challengers open at the three-point line, especially in this gym, and they are going to be deadly.
And we have a whistle stopping play. It looked like a little debris on the floor. Baseball coach Kevin Schaefer taking care of that as Andy Alvarez checks in the ball game.
For bring the challengers a little more size. I
Yes.
think is really the idea there.
Takini, picked up by Frankowiak.
He checked in for Willard, but Willard's right back at the scorer's table. Interesting.
Yes. Johnson, Takini, he buries it.
That's the guy, obviously, that you can't leave alone. He's got 6 of their 8 points.
Challenger lead down to 3. Frankowiak making a move, drives, kicks it out. Klecker, his shot in and out. Golday trying to fight for the basketball along with Lastly. Klecker going to come out of the ball game. Carson Willard returns. Opportunity to try to knot things up for Lakeview. Pedraza picked up by Golday. Juan, a 6-foot senior forward and pretty well put together kid. Steal by Gottsman. They call him for traveling?
Yeah,
Looked like a little contact there to me.
Yeah, a lot more than a little contact. And he was out of position to make a call at all, which is somewhat irritating.
So it remains an 11-8 ball game with 3:23 left to go in the first. Takini out of backcourt. Picks up his dribble. Being hassled. And that'll go against Takini. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, 2 of them offensive.
And now getting ready to check into the ball game is Tate Haskins. He'll come in and Takini will have to come out. Now, what I'm going to be keeping my eye on, Lastly has some size, but be interesting to see how that matchup goes with Alvarez. Frankowiak with the basketball.
That's not a travel either, and so here we go.
11-8 ball game.
And whistles galore. That is not a travel.
And Coach Brian Morse
agrees, you can tell.
Yeah. Voicing his displeasure in his understated way as only he can. Johnson. And that's going to be against Jaron Frankowiak. Mark, I think we're going to be here for about 3 hours tonight.
The way this is going, there's going to be a lot of free throws shot too.
Pedraza checking out of the ball game. Matt Finetti, 6'1" junior. They'll inbound, and Kate Gouldade's there with it. Needs some help as he's double-teamed. Willard now for Frankowiak. Frankowiak drives, lays it off for Alvarez. Lays it too hard, but gets his own rebound, and he scores.
Way to stay with it, Andy.
Alvarez,
Nice job.
You mentioned it, his varsity career high of 16 on Friday night. With the basketball, working it. Johnson trying to shake Gottsman. 15 on the shot clock. Miles Maxwell with it. Lays it off. Johnson looking for an opening. Kicks it out. Lefty jumper there by Lastly. Rims off, and there is Jaron Frankowiak. 1:53 to go in the first. Challengers with the 5-point lead. Frankowiak, pull-up jumper, a little bit short. Grabbing the rebound is Matt Finetti. Pulling up, shooting. Shot unsuccessful by Haskins. Frankowiak, Goldade will fire his shot. The bank is open on Tuesday night.
From 3, no doubt.
Goldade really come to life in the last few games, averaging 9 points a game, also the team leader in rebounds. He has really grown in confidence for Cascade. A team that is a little vertically challenged compared to years past. Goldade, speaking of, grabs the rebound. And a timeout called by Cascade Christian. We will take one as well. Challengers lead in this one
And
by 8.
It's a full timeout.
And we'll be back in 60 seconds here on TableRockSports.net.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom. Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your...
Here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion on senior night, Taylor Snowden returns to the Challenger lineup. Good assist man off the Challenger bench. Alvarez feeds it inside. Willard has his shot blocked there by Haskins.
What is that? How is that not Challenger ball? It got blocked. I don't understand that one. Clearly was blocked by Lakeview and did not look like it hit any Challenger, and somehow it's Lakeview ball. Whoa.
At least that's the way it looked from here.
Sure, it certainly did.
Johnson with the basketball, working against Gottsman. Pedraza with the basketball between the circles. Big guy stops, looking for some help. Willard hassling him, and it's broken up by the Challengers. Alvarez there to Gottsman. Huddy, Taylor, now Brady Klecker, and a steal by Johnson. He came out of nowhere, but Snowden gets it right back. Time winding down on the quarter. Looking inside, Willard has it blocked. And there, Parker Johnson with it, and that'll end the first quarter of play. After one, Challengers lead 16-8. We'll be back after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
Please clear the floor. Cheerleaders, please clear the floor.
I don't know if this is going to count. Yeah, I didn't think it.
Carpet One has been serving Southern Oregon for 68 years. And it's time to celebrate during our 68th anniversary sale. Save on Southern Oregon's largest inventory of hardwood, waterproof flooring, carpet, laminate, and tile. Plush carpet just $268 a square foot. Laminate $168 a square foot. Waterproof plank an incredible 68 cents a square foot. Plus pay no interest for 12 full months. During the 68th anniversary sale at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Don't miss the Start Something New sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at theacesportsradio.com. BBX.com. Their lineup includes Tee It Up, Southern Oregon, with Joe Brett and Kyle Clements weekdays. From 1 to 3, also we have the Bald-Faced Truth, John Canzano. And then here we are getting ready to start the second quarter on Sports Sponsor tonight. Saw my old boss, Perry Atkinson, in here this evening. And we're getting ready to start the second quarter here, and, well, here we go again.
We had another clock issue, apparently, so we took some time off the clock, and here we go.
Frankowiak in the lineup along with Willard, Goldade, Brady. Klecker will let it fly. His shot short. Ball glances out of bounds. Need to get the scoreboard reset here. Zucchini with the basketball. He's back in the ball game. He's got some foul trouble, so be interesting to see how he conducts himself defensively. Cade Goldade with the steal.
Challengers running the 1-3-1 that they like to run here in the second quarter. Oh.
Klecker. Pass a little wide of the target.
A little too hot to handle for Carson. Willard, and a turnover for the Challengers, who've now got 5 here early in the early going.
Haskins brings it out of backcourt. Pedraza tried to work it down low. Willard with the steal. Zucchini with it, working against Goldade. Rejected by Alvarez. Outlet for the Challengers by Klecker. Klecker pulls up. Frankowiak lets it fly, and he buries it. Frankowiak with a pair of triples in the ball game to give the Challengers an 11-point lead. Zucchini, bounce pass, looking down low for Finetti. Challengers on the break. Klecker had the space, thought about it for a second, but he's going to go ahead and pull up right of the paint. Frankowiak, however, will shoot, misses the shot. Offensive rebound by Alvarez, kicks it out to Klecker. Pass it around the horn, now low post for Alvarez. Frankowiak feeds inside. Goldade against Pedraza. Klecker will take an opportunity to shot off to the right. And there to grab the board is Miles Maxwell. Out of backcourt, he'll pull up. Pedraza working against Klecker.
No, they're in the 1-3. They're in that 1-3-1 trapping defense.
Pedraza. And they're getting a hand on it.
They're going to call a jump ball, and in the alternating possession here, Lakeview gets to keep it.
Coming out of the lineup will be Finetti. Returning is, let me see, we got Maxwell in there along with Zucchini, Pedraza.
Surprised Zucchini's playing with those 3 fouls still.
Lets the shot fly long. Rebound taken by Gottsman. Quickly up the floor. Goldade. His runner no good. Willard with the offensive rebound. Frankowiak, his shot in and out. And there, laying on his back, Willard grabs the board. Gottsman will shoot. Gottsman's shot off target. Ball last touched by Lastly as it goes out of bounds. This has been a wild game.
Yeah, so far it's pretty wild.
Frankowiak. Gottsman. Low post, Frankowiak. Turnaround jumper, and he knocks it down.
He's got 8. 5:14 to go here in the second quarter.
Zucchini working against Gottsman. Gottsman providing some good defensive effort off the challenger bench. Pedraza, and his pass broken up by Frankowiak.
Lakeview has not figured out the 1-3-1 yet. Gottsman in the corner. Doesn't get it.
And there, tipping it away is Frankowiak. He'll try it again. That one's good.
If at first you don't succeed.
Huddy Gottsman with a pair of threes in the ball game. 4:41 to go in the half. Challengers lead 24-8 We'll be back after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
After I met her, I called and asked her to go on a date with me, and we came to Abby's Pizza for our first date.
Eating it across from each other, I'll never forget it. This place is special.
It's barbecue chicken pizza season at Abby's Legendary Pizza, baby. Featuring our flavorful pizza sauce and a 3-cheese blend, layered with BBQ sauce, chicken, and onions. Order your hot and fresh feast now at abbys.com. A legendary pizza tradition.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Back here at the Cascade Christian Pavilion on senior night, Challengers lead in the ball game. It's 24-8. Speaking of seniors, Jaron Frankowiak leading the way with 8 points in the game.
Yeah, and right behind him, Huddy Gotzman with 6. Brady Klecker with 5.
Takini with it. Let's fly with the pass. Lastly, tried to feed it in. Johnson. And there, we're getting a hand on it. And a foul on the floor against, that'll go against Cade Golday. That'll be his first of the ball game. Inbounding, Johnson. Pedraza kicks it back out. Johnson guarded by Gotzman. Takini, and he knocks it down.
Yeah, like I said, he's been their main scorer.
He's got 9 in the game.
He's got 9 of their 11 points.
Taylor Snowden back in the contest. Passes right wing. Gotzman. He doesn't need GPS to find the hoop.
He's got 9 too.
Halfway through the quarter, Johnson picks up his dribble for Takini. Saw him during football season. Pedraza, 15-footer is good. That's his first field goal of the game. Challengers up by 14. Alvarez in the high post. Snowden. Goldade will shoot. His shot out just off target. Gotzman with the offensive rebound. Snowden will fire. His shot off to the left. Goldade hustling for it. Can't get there in time. So 3:30 left to go in the half. Brady Klecker getting ready to check in. Alvarez will take a seat on the Challenger bench. Up the floor.
Challengers applying a little man-to-man pressure, full court, just to see what Lakeview does with it. And they've gone out of the 1-3-1. They're back to man.
Maxwell to Takini. Can't get it to go. Goldade with the rebound. Pretty good handles for a big guy. Frankowiak. Snowden will fire his shot in and out. Lakeview on the break. And breaking it up there is Gotzman. He touched it last. It'll be Honker basketball as Willard checks back in.
Good hands that time by Gotzman, getting that ball out of the hands of Finetti and out of bounds, giving the Challengers a chance to set up their defense.
Johnson with the inbound. Maxwell lastly trying to feed it inside. Active hands there by Frankowiak defensively. Well, you watch these guys, and it doesn't take long to figure out what their bread and butter is as far as the Challengers and their play defensively.
Keep the pressure on is what it is.
Meanwhile, lastly, lefty jumper is good.
Kind of unlucky for the Challengers. Looks like they were going to get that ball a couple of different times and they don't get it.
Gotzman to Klecker. Klecker starts a drive. Gotzman They'll swing it down low post, but it is taken away as Frankowiak can't get the handle on it. Haskins back in the ball game. Gives it up. Johnson, Takini shakes and bakes, lets it fly. Shot no good. Lastly tries to do something with it, but Klecker is there. Up the floor, Gottsman. Now for Klecker. Gottsman will let it fly. His shot in and out. Somebody's put a lid on the basket. Meanwhile, Gottsman hustling defensively. Double team, bounce pass to Frankowiak. Klecker with it. And Snowden lays it off the window for 2. Snowden with his first field goal of the ball game. Challengers lead is 14. Johnson with it. Getting a hand on it defensively is Frankowiak, and I'm not sure about that one.
Yeah, he got it in the entire ball.
Looked clean from here.
There was nothing. There was no foul there. It was a complete check and called a foul by.
Yes. At the free throw line, Johnson. Free throw attempt is good. 29-16. Frankowiak checks out. Alvarez checks in. Snowden coming out. We also have Willard in there. .2:15 to go in the half. Johnson, who's got a point in the ball game, going to try to add to his total here. Free throw attempt long, and Alvarez gets the deflection for Gottsman. Down in the corner, Goldade has an opening, and it's good.
He doesn't miss that corner three very often. He's got 2 now, 2 threes for 6 points.
And we have a whistle stopping play.
They just called Carson for running over Johnson, and it was a pretty nice flop. I'll give Johnson credit.
An Oscar-worthy performance.
Yes, he did not get hit very hard, but man, he made it look like it.
Pedraza, low post against Goldade. His shot off the window. Willard fights for it. Johnson is there, off to the right, no good.
And we have another foul, imagine that, on Goldade.
That'll go against Goldade. That'll be his second personal of the ball game. 32-16 your score. Johnson going to see if he can't do a little something about that. Shot is up, rolls around and off. And it remains a 16-point game with 1:43 left to go in the half. Second free throw attempt on its way, and that one's good. Gottsman will bring it out of backcourt. High post, Alvarez kicks it out for Goldade. Skip pass to Klecker. Deflected there. Good defense by Johnson. Gottsman now to Alvarez, and he tries to fling a pass over there to Willard.
And another turnover, unfortunately, for the Challengers. Their 7th of the half. Not terrible.
No, but we've seen them have better nights.
Yeah, we certainly have.
Give Lakeview some credit on their defense. Haskins picks up his dribble. With the ball is Finetti. Takini dishes off, gets it back, and he fires the shot off to the left. No good. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Cascade basketball. Jaron Frankowiak checks back in as Willard comes out. So he's in there along with Goldade, Gottsman, Klecker, and Alvarez. Frankowiak, now Gottsman fires his shot a little bit long. They're climbing the golden ladder for the rebound is Johnson. Quickly up the floor he goes. Finetti, and then they're blocked by Frankowiak. He goes on the break, lays it off. Goldade, 2.
Nice pass by Jaron to Cade for an easy one.
Goldade almost at his season average. It's 9. He's got 8 in the game. Wheels and deals. Haskins up top. Finetti looking inside. Dishes off right side. There's a screen by Finetti. Time running out.
And the ball's thrown into the Cascade bench. Nice catch by Joel.
There you go. A senior from days gone by.
Yes, there you go.
He's still at that age where it's like he could come out of retirement and knock a couple of down. Frankowiak lets it fly, and that will end the first half of play. Got a half of basketball in the book. And coming up here in a couple of minutes, we're going to have, okay, they're going to go ahead and do this right now. So we're going to go ahead and keep it right here. It's senior night, and again, we're going to recognize the seniors from the cheerleading squad, from the swim team, and from the basketball program. In case you missed it, we have a number of challengers that are headed up for the state swim meet coming up this weekend up at the Tualatin Hills Swim Club. Miles Anderson, sophomore, number 1 seed in the 50 free and the 100 free. Isaac Janbay in that mix as well as a 3 seed. And then we also have the boys 200, I want to say it was the 200 medley relay. And then Josie Scaglione representing the Challenger girls, as well as Juliet Henn. So we're going to go ahead and turn it over to Shane Petch, the public address announcer. Looks like the cheerleaders will go first.
From our cheer program, let's welcome Corey Coble and her parents Mike and Jessica Coble. The Cobles attend Trail Christian Fellowship. Corey also plays in our volleyball and softball programs. She also enjoys playing cup volleyball during the winter season. Her favorite memory with the cheer program is going to the state basketball tournament and spending time with the team in Bandon. After high school, she plans on completing her nursing prerequisites in college and then attending nursing school. From our cheer program, let's welcome Allie Darland and parents Ted and Evelyn Darland. The Darlands attend Mountain Church. Allie has also played on our tennis team for the last 4 years. She enjoys spending time with the student leadership team here at Cascade Christian and being involved in our Bible study group. Her favorite memory with the cheer program is when her roommates locked themselves out of their hotel room 5 times during the state tournament. Allie plans on attending Grand Canyon University and studying for a degree in marketing and advertisement. From our boys wrestling program, let's welcome Vincent Dow and his mom Holly Dow. The Dows attend Edgewater Christian Fellowship. Vincent received the Most Improved Wrestler Award last season and enjoys going to the gym, photography, and making videos during his free time. His favorite memory is witnessing one of his teammates receive a haircut in the motel room the night before a tournament. After high school, he plans on attending the University of Hawaii Manoa and pursuing a creative media degree. From our boys wrestling program, let's welcome Zach Hutchison, along with his parents Alan and April Hutchison. Zach also participates in our boys soccer program and received the Most Valuable Wrestler Award in our program last year. His favorite memories with the boys wrestling program are all the bus rides to and from tournaments. Zach plans on attending RCC after high school graduation. From our boys wrestling program, let's welcome Sam Wong and his American parents, Jeff and Sarah Robertson. Sam attends New Life Christian Church. He also participates in our boys soccer program, where he received academic all-state honors. Sam also is a member of our Brain Bowl and Mathlete teams, while also serving with our student leadership team. After high school, he plans on attending college. From our swimming program, let's welcome Annalise Buck and her mother, and sister attend Cornerstone Christian Church. Annalise also participates on the tennis team here at Cascade Christian. She received academic all-state honors in 2023 and 24, and she was a relay alternate at state in 22, 23, and 24. She serves as vice president on our student leadership team. She loves rafting, leading Bible studies, skiing, kayaking, lifeguarding, and teaching swim lessons. Her favorite memory with the swimming program is singing karaoke of different countries' national anthems on the van ride back from state. After high school, she plans on attending college and pursuing a degree in elementary education. From our swimming program, let's welcome Josie Scaglione and her parents, Matt and Colin Scaglione. Josie attends Edgewater Christian Fellowship. She also participates in our girls soccer, cross-country, and softball programs. After this weekend, she will have competed at the state swimming meet all 4 years of her high school career. She was part of the 200 freestyle relay team that won the state championship in 2023 and the 5th place team in 2024. She has also been recognized with academic all-state honors in 2023 and 24. Winning the 200 freestyle relay state championship with her sister and being coached by her cousins will always be her favorite memories. Josie is currently working on her plans for post-graduation. Let's hear it again for our 2025 seniors from the cheer, wrestling, and swim program.
So there you go, the seniors from our wrestling program, our cheerleaders, and from our swim team. And our halftime report being brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide. All the sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. And Mark probably had enough time there. It's given you an opportunity to work on the stats.
Most certainly has. And interesting stats, kind of reflective of the score as you would expect. Challengers up here 34-17 at half. And Cascade Christian shooting-wise, 13 for 32. That's 41% from the field. Meanwhile, Lakeview just 6 for 20. In that first half. And so kind of a rough shooting night so far for Lakeview, just 30%. Turnovers, Lakeview with 12, the Challengers with 7, which is more than normal, but you got to remember there's a few guys missing from the normal rotations tonight for the Challengers, and that's kind of been apparent as we've been watching them playing. They're definitely not as in sync as we normally see them with the rotations that they typically have. So Bradley Richardson out, I'm assuming illness, because he isn't even here.
Well, yeah.
I know that Derek Farmer with the ankle, so a couple of the starters out tonight for the Challengers, and a few more turnovers than we're used to seeing in that first half. Scoring, first for Lakeview, Colin Takini had 9 points to lead the way for them. Parker Johnson has 2 points. Juan Pedraza has 2 points, and Kyler Lastly has 4 points, and that's all the scoring for Lakeview. For the Challengers, much more balanced scoring as you would expect, and as we've seen over the course of the season. Jaron Frankowiak has 8 points, and Cade Goldade has 8 points to lead the way. And Hudson Gottsman has 9 points to lead the way. To lead the way for the Challengers, so far in this one. And, when you got 3 guys, 8, and 9, that's doing pretty good for a first half of basketball. Brady Clucker has 5. Taylor Snowden has a bucket for 2, and Andy Alvarez also has a bucket for 2, and that's where we sit here at halftime.
All right, we got a couple of minutes left before we start the second half. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back with more here on TableRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
In the heart of the Rogue Valley, RVTD connects us all, not just through miles traveled, but also through time. Today, RVTD moves with the pulse of the Rogue Valley. More than just a bus ride, it's a lifeline for workers, students, and families, ensuring access for all to jobs, schools, and essential services. Rogue Valley Transportation District, celebrating 50 years of moving our community forward.
Getting ready for the start of the second half. Jim McCoy along with Mark McLemore. On the camera, Robert Hastings. Our halftime report has been brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Visit Play Medford. There's always a lot of good stuff going on, ways to get involved, to get out of the house, and have some fun. Check out the latest recreation guide for all the sports leagues, classes, and special events that await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. Start of the third quarter, challengers come out with Frankowiak, Snowden, Willard, Goldade, and Brady Klecker. For the Honkers, we come out with Johnson. Also in there is Lastly, Pedraza, Takini. And also in there is Maxwell. Low post, they go for Goldade. Snowden up top, Frankowiak. And his pass intended for Willard ends up going out of bounds. And challengers will keep the basketball.
Yeah, I think it got tipped on the way out.
So Brady Klecker will take care of the inbound underneath the challenger basket. Frankowiak will fire from the corner. His shot, kind of a knuckleball job there. And Pedraza, Willard fighting for the rebound. And it'll be Lakeview basketball.
On the jump ball, challengers picking up with a little full court pressure.
So Frankowiak, Snowden back there with the pressure. Well, this is a scrappy group with Snowden and Willard in there.
Yes, it is.
You'll know that they're there. Takini drives to the hoop. And the rebound. Klecker came down with the rebound, bounced out of bounds, but it'll be challenger basketball. And they're going to foul against Maxwell.
As they should have. I thought for a minute there they weren't going to call a foul.
For Maxwell, that'll be his first of the ball game, first of the quarter for the Honkers. Over in the corner, Klecker will let it fly. His shot just a little bit long. Chases down his own rebound. The runner is no good. Gets his own rebound. Poor Brady, 0 for 3 on this possession. Johnson out of backcourt, now for Maxwell. Johnson gives it to Takini. His shot in and out. Goldade with the rebound. He'll corral it. Up the floor it goes. Frankowiak there.
Lakeview now in a 2-3 zone. A little different than we've seen from them so far.
We're going to see if you can knock it down from the outside. There, Goldade from the corner. It's good. Yeah. He's got 10.
He does. He's having another nice game. He's been really putting games together here at the end of the season for the challengers.
Takini, Johnson. Pedraza back to Maxwell. And shot clock down to 10, broken up by the challengers. Klecker looking up the floor. Snowden there, fires from the corner. He knocks it down. Snowden with 5 in the ball game. Challengers up by 22 with 5:33 to go in the third. No third quarter blahs here tonight.
Yeah, and this group's doing a good job defensively of really challenging Lakeview, and they're having trouble finding shots.
Matter of fact, shot clock now at 13. Pedraza just really doesn't have anywhere to go. Tries a shot there, and Willard out of backcourt to Frankowiak. Goldaid with it. Works through traffic, a little reverse move. Can't get it to go. Lastly with the rebound. Goldaid offers up a little bit of a challenge there. Working out of backcourt, Johnson. And a 10-second, you don't see a backcourt violation every day, but got one there.
Yeah, well, the referees were not paying attention to the shot clock and almost didn't give it to the challengers, as they did a good job of pressuring the ball in the backcourt there. And another turnover for Lakeview. They're racking up a few more here in the third quarter. And remember, they had 12 at half.
Challengers now with Alvarez and who did I miss? Gottsman in the lineup.
And then Lakeview with a little 1-3-1 trap of their own out to Klecker. He's short again.
Now rebound, Lakeview. Takini out of backcourt. Pedraza. Lastly, and he travels with the ball. Matt Finetti will check back in to the Lakeview lineup.
And Lakeview is going to take a full timeout.
Timeout called on the floor, and we'll take one as well. We'll be right back after these messages.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Russell Brown mixing the hits for us during the timeouts.
Gotta love it.
Oh, yeah. That's about worth the price of the admission right there. Challengers with the basketball. 4:22 left to go in the third. Frankowiak up the floor. Golday going to let it fly. His shot a little bit long. Klecker with the rebound. Gottsman will try it. His shot doesn't get it to go. He's got a kind of a slightly unorthodox form on a shot.
Yeah, he really does. We're going to try and work on that this summer.
Lastly, his shot short. Goldaid with the rebound. Challengers leading rebounding, averaging 6 a game. Frankowiak. Goldaid.
Cade's on fire tonight. 13 for him.
Even with his jersey number.
Challengers back in the 1-3-1.
Takini drives to the hoop. Got a mess of challengers there with him.
Gets his shot blocked.
One of the challenges for Lakeview, not a ton of size on this squad. Jacob Beamish going to check into the challenger lineup.
One of those freshmen played earlier for me in a JV win over Lakeview.
And he's one of those guys you can tell as the season's progressing. He's growing in the game.
Figuring things out. There's a lot to figure out when you're a freshman coming into a program like Cascade.
You learn very quickly, even at the JV, JV2 level. It's not high school, middle school ball anymore.
It is not.
Lastly, dumps it off. Johnson will shoot. Overshoots the target, but there with the putback is Finetti. 42-19, bounce pass up the floor. Goldaid. Skip pass broken up, and there is Finetti with it. He's getting some highlights here in the third. Takini swings it. Johnson guarded by Beamish. His shot in and out. Goldaid with it. Now to Beamish. Beamish out of backcourt, and he can scoot up the floor. Goldade misses the opportunity.
Smoked the layup. Nice pass by Beamish to Goldade, and he just missed the layup.
Goldade with 13 on the evening. Challengers will inbound. Frankowiak. Up top, Goldade. Lays it off now inside Frankowiak. Goldade will let it fly. His shot a little bit short. Finetti out of backcourt. Johnson now for Tacchini. He'll pull up at the free throw line. His shot flat. Alvarez with the rebound. And there, Challengers turn the basketball over with 2:30 to go in the third. Miles Maxwell will check in. Lastly will come out.
We talked about the Challengers looking a little bit rough at times, especially in the turnover department. I think, again, a lot of that has to do with guys that are missing.
Yeah. Richardson's one of those guys that can keep things under control. Farmer as well. Pedraza drives the baseline. Tacchini will get an open look. His shot off to the left. Gottsman with the rebound. He'll outlet for Frankowiak. Quickly up the floor, Goldade. Bounce past Beamish. Now Gottsman, his shot off target. Offensive rebound. Alvarez trying to fight for it, but Pedraza prevails. Quickly up the floor, Finetti.
I haven't seen either team score here for a little while. But, you know, one thing that plays when you don't, maybe you're not shooting so well on a night is the defense, and the Challengers' defense has been good tonight.
1:28 to go. Clock winding down. Pedraza, his shot short. Gottsman with the rebound. Frankowiak out of backcourt. And he fires it. Beamish looked like a little surprised by the pass. Pulling up and shooting is Johnson. He catches every part of the rim and it falls. 1 minute left to go in the third. Jaron Frankowiak motioning traffic. Goldade up top, around the horn it goes. Bounce past Beamish. Beamish going to go hard to the hole. And they're going to call a jump ball as Pedraza gets a hand on it defensively. Brady Klecker, Taylor Snowden, Carson Willard checking in. And it'll be Challenger basketball. Frankowiak gets set to inbound with 42.8. Klecker will let it go, and his shot no good. Comes out to him, and he'll fire it for Frankowiak. Klecker looking for Alvarez. Alvarez looking to make a move. Kicks it out. Jaron Frankowiak.
He's got 11 now. 20 seconds to go here in the quarter.
Up the floor. Now Haskins will let it fly from three-point land. His shot no good. Willard gets the rebound. Outlets for Frankowiak. Now Klecker, his shot a little bit long, and that'll end the third quarter of play. 45-21 your score. We'll be back in 1 minute here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Gets set to start the fourth quarter of play. Coach Brian Morse.
He's got to be pretty happy with the defense so far. It's just 7 points a quarter if you average it out for the Honkers here. As we start the fourth, they only have 21 points, so a nice job by the Challengers of playing good defense.
Bounce pass and
ball kicked by Taylor Snowden. So the shot clock will reset, and the Challengers back in their 1-3-1.
Taking the ball up high, Anthony Lamas making his first appearance of the night. Cross-court pass. Lastly, pass broken up by Klecker. Outlets for Frankowiak. Up the floor, Goldade. Frankowiak from three. It's good.
You do not want to leave him alone there.
14 in the game for Jaron. Enjoying a resurrection of sorts here this evening.
Definitely been one of the Challengers' most consistent scorers.
Now up the floor, Klecker outruns the posse. He lays it up and in. Klecker has 7 in the ball game. Bounce pass, Lamas up top, Takini. He'll move left and then right. Kind of stuck in a bad spot there. And now Frankowiak. No look pass to Goldade. Snowden. Klecker.
Boom.
And his shot is good. He said, well, you don't mind if I do? I think I will.
Well, shooters shoot. He's not shooting very good tonight, but he just made another 3. He's got 3 of them on the night.
Over Caskins in the corner. Tries to dump it inside. Snowden gets a hand on it. Goldade for Klecker. Snowden. 3-point shot, it's good.
And that's nice to see Taylor make a couple threes as well.
Been a contributor. He's a good assist man off the bench. You definitely tell he's one of those experienced guys, so he knows where the guys are. And he's getting some point production tonight, making the most of his opportunity. Haskins. Now Takini making a drive to the hoop. Whistle against the Challengers. And that'll go against Carson Willard.
Just his second.
It's like, hey, if you're going to give your he's going to use them.
Yeah, he will use them.
Beamish will check back in as Klecker comes out.
Now Beamish and Andy Alvarez and Hudson Gottsman all at the scorer's table waiting for this first free throw.
Free throw attempt by Takini. Rims off to the right. I don't think the Challengers have shot a free throw themselves tonight.
They have not, which is pretty amazing when you think about it.
Alvarez checking in. And Beamish there. Gottsman.
Especially for as many fouls as been called on the Challengers tonight.
Takini, free throw attempt on its way, and it's good. 56-22. Finetti back in the ball game. Gottsman brings it past the timeline at midcourt. Beamish tries to look in the direction of Alvarez, but it's tipped away by a Lakeview defender. Challengers keep the basketball clock running here. 30-second timeout called by the Challengers. We will take one as well. We'll be back right after this quick timeout.
Twin Creeks Retirement today for more information.
5:13 left to go in the ball game. Challengers lead 56-22. Minus the services of Derek Farmer and Riley Richardson. Opportunities for Snowden and Willard to get extended minutes. Beamish also win. Look inside. Alvarez going to make a move. His shot off target. And the rebound taken by Maxwell. Up the floor they go. Johnson kicks it out. Maxwell to Lamas. Guard-to-guard exchange. Johnson. And again, just not getting the look they want, but Lasley knocks it down.
And they finally get the ball across to Lasley. Both teams now running a little 1-3-1.
Willard with the basketball. He'll let it go from three. His shot gets it to go. Carson Willard with his first field goal of the ball game. 4:13 to go.
Somebody on the bench with a tee.
Okay. So Lasley will go to the charity stripe.
Jaron and Derek, I think, over there celebrating the Carson Willard three. And they get teed up.
Okay.
Because that's what we need to do in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes to go.
Lasley misses the second. Dawson Murphy making his first appearance of the night. Willard will come out. Murphy, I swear he's grown since the season started.
Yeah. Him and Hudson.
And now the Honkers with the basketball. Taking it out of backcourt, Lee Haskins.
And it's good to see some of these freshmen and sophomores get some playing time here.
Yes, indeed. Haskins with the basketball. And for Lakeview, Porter Johnson making his first appearance of the night. Taking the inbound is Parker Johnson. Lastly, he'll work against Snowden. And there, Lakeview trying to get some kind of good look at the hoop. Maxwell, his shot short, rebound by Snowden.
Yeah, nice defense by my JV team, mostly out there.
Snowden with the basketball. Gottsman lets it go. His shot long. Snowden there. Can't connect. And it'll be Lakeview basketball.
Dawson Murphy with a foul.
That'll be his first of the game. Lastly, will come out of the Lakeview lineup. Carson Willard will check in. Andy Alvarez will come out.
2:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. Challengers lead 59-25, and I tell you, the defense has been great for the Challengers tonight.
Yes, it has. Pedraza with the ball. Swings it for Takini. Pedraza with it. Willard with the defense. Shot short. Murphy with the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Snowden. Murphy gives it up for Willard. Willard will drive. Ball loose inside Beamish there. And as he makes his move, he's fouled. I believe that one will go against Pedraza. So Beamish with an opportunity to get into the scoring column tonight. Free throw attempt is good. I get the feeling he's been working on that.
Well, he has been, because he had a couple of games earlier this season where he was very poor in the JV game from the free throw line. He gets 1 of 2.
60-25 with 1:39 to go. Tacchini. Moving to his right, Pedraza. They'll work against Snowden. Johnson inside Maxwell. Turnaround jumper. He gets it to go. Maxwell with 4 in the game. Willard with the ball. Down in the corner, Murphy. Work it inside, Beamish. And a foul on the floor. And that'll go against Porter Johnson. Lastly will come in as Tacchini will come out. Clock continuing to run. Inbound, and now they'll kick it out. Murphy, his shot won't go.
Halfway down, but wouldn't go. And then we've got a foul.
And that'll go against Beamish, his first personal foul of the ball game.
And the clock running with 15 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. It looks like this could be the final score unless Lakeview makes something happen here.
Maxwell with the move, and he does. He's got 6 in the game. And the time will run. The Challengers remain unbeaten in the Southern Oregon Conference, beating Lakeview by a score of 60-29 on senior night. We'll take a timeout, and when we return, we'll be back with the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show here on TableRockSports.net.
One of the things I like most about working at the Ashland Food Co-op is that it's a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. I play a lot of musical instruments. I bought my own tuba when I started working at the co-op. Sometimes I'll bring it into work to play for like my coworkers and the customers. When I bring my tuba onto the bus with me, it definitely gets a lot of heads turned and people will ask me, what's that thing? Why is it so big? RVTD is moving our community forward.
Don't miss the Start Something New sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show here on Table Rock Sports. Visit travelmedford.org/knowyourrole to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. and to learn more about your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Jim McCoy here along with Mark McLemore and Robert Hastings on the camera. The Challengers keep their winning ways up and remain unbeaten in league with a 60-29 victory against the Lakeview Honkers. Win coming on senior night as Challengers Jaron Frankowiak, Carson Willard. You know who another senior was who wasn't here tonight was Gavin Casebeer.
Yes.
And, kind of think the illness is doing its thing. Carson Willard also honored. Cade Goldade and Taylor Snowden. The Challengers jumped out early, leading 16-8 after the first quarter of play. And really, this one pretty much no doubter from wire to wire.
Yeah, a nice job. I mean, you look at the Challengers, they gave up 8 points in the first quarter, 9 points in the second quarter, 4 points in the third quarter, and 8 points in the fourth quarter. That's quite a defensive night for any team to hold another team to less than 30 points on the evening, and the Challengers did that job tonight. Lakeview struggled from the field, 12 for 40, shooting the basketball, just 30%, and then Challengers, meanwhile, 22 for 58, 38% from the field. Free throw-wise, Lakeview 5 for 9, 56%. The Challengers 1 for 2, 50%. Kind of amazing to me that the Challengers only shot 2 free throws tonight. Turnover department, Lakeview with 20, Cascade Christian with just 10. So much better for the Challengers in the second half after having 7 in the first half. Scoring first for Lakeview, Colin Takini had 10 to lead the way for them. Miles Maxwell had 6. Kyler Lastly with 7. Juan Pedraza had 2. Mike Finetti with 2. And Parker Johnson with 4. That was the scoring for Lakeview. For the Cascade Christian Challengers, leading the way tonight as he does often, Jaron Frankowiak, 14 points. Cade Goldade right behind him with 13. Brady Klecker had 10. 9 points for Hudson Gottsman. 8 points for Taylor Snowden tonight. Nice job by him of knocking down a couple threes, which we haven't seen him do a lot of this year. Carson Willard had a 3. Andy Alvarez with a bucket. Jacob Beamish 1 for 2 from the free throw line for a point. And Carson Willard with a 3, and that's the scoring for the Challengers. So a nice job by Cascade Christian of taking care of business here at the end of the season that they need to do, getting ready for the playoffs.
That's right, and the Challengers will once again be in action on Thursday here at home against Rogue River. Well, thank you for watching today's broadcast. Thanks to Cascade Christian Athletic Director Nate Maben for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks to the head coaches in tonight's contest for Lakeview, Wes Davies, and for the Challengers, Coach Brian Morris. Well, that'll wrap things up. The next Table Rock Sports production featuring the Challengers will be on Thursday. Girls game will tip off at 5:30. The boys will play at 7. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Cascade Christian 60, Lakeview 29. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Mark McLemore, I'm Jim McCoy and cameraman Robert Hastings saying thanks for watching and good night from Cascade Christian High School in Medford, Oregon.